Hello, hello, hello. This is Carlos Young. This is Music Notes. How's everybody doing? Doing well, I hope. I have a good song for you today. We're gonna get it going. One of my lights is off here. Hang on. There we go. All right, so what are we talking about today? We're talking about songwriting. This is Music Notes, the song writing discussion live on YouTube. If you've never seen one of these before, then what you will find is that it is a very quick musical analysis of hit songs. We look at hit songs in their structure, in their use of melody, the lyrics, everything that we can get our hands on in 30 minutes or less. It's all live. It's potentially interactive. And yeah, we're going to look at today a very cool song called Heat Waves by Glass Animals. Currently, at least on Spotify, it's number 27 with a bullet, so to speak. It's actually like a little arrow or a triangle, but you get the idea. So, why is songwriting important? Why is looking at songs and how they're broken down important? Well, that's what songwriters do. That's what we do, is we break down songs. Even when we're writing a song, we're kind of breaking down a song in the sense that we go with what makes the most sense for that song, so that it can be exciting, it can be impactful, it can do its best to share the message, whatever the message might be. So here we are. It's a brand new day. It's Thursday. The show airs Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock. Pretty much no matter how I'm feeling, we're going to go on. And today, we're feeling great. And we're going to start with, let me pull up my little template here. We're going to start with what is called hypothetical origins. And that is where we look at the song and we try to figure out what the original inspiration for the song might have been. So in this case, I'm going to go to one of my typical resources for lyrics and have a look at the lyrics. Let's just get it going. So, Heat Waves by Glass Animals, produced by Dave Bailey on the album Dreamland. And it looks like, okay, last night, all I think about is you. Don't stop, baby, you can walk through. Don't want, baby, think about you. You know that I'm never gonna lose. Road shimmer, wiggling the vision. Heat waves, I'm swimming in a mirror. This is the intro, I guess. That's what it says. Road shimmer, wiggling the vision. Heat waves, I'm swimming in a Okay, I happen to know that that particular intro is done kind of in like a muted, washed out, filtered kind of a way. And then it breaks into the chorus. Sometimes all I think about is you, late nights in the middle of June, heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you, late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Verse 1. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly. In Hollywood, laying on the screen, you just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now. The night has come. But sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Huh. I gotta say, this one, not very obvious. The lyrics don't really strike me as being aiming at anything in particular. You can't fight it, you can't breathe, you say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You better be off in someone new. I don't want to be alone, you know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I'll say goodbye. So this is the toughest one so far for hypothetical origins. I don't really know. I think that chances are pretty good that it has to do obviously with the relationship. Seems like the relationship didn't go well, like it's past tense. Sometimes all I think about is you, late nights in the middle of June. Kind of makes you feel like this person is not really around anymore. And heat waves be faking me out. I'm not really sure what this guy's talking about. Can't make you happier now. So that brings me to a point that I want to make about this show. This show is not a show where I have all the answers. It's not a show where I'm the expert and you are the student or something. Really, I'm just breaking down songs in real time and just seeing what we can learn from the songs that are on the airwaves in the largest way, and being played the most. So in this case, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's like another nostalgia kind of a song where you're thinking about a relationship, and the ideas coming out are just like, man, to me it almost feels like stream of consciousness. Like sometimes all I think about is you, late nights in the middle of June, heat waves be faking me out, can't make you happier now. If you can read that and know exactly what's going on, you're a better reader than I am. Because I'm not really so sure. But I'm going to say this man was in a relationship and he moved on, but every now and then he gets a little heat wave, which I'm going to say is maybe like a little bit of just love kind of resurfacing. But he realizes still that he doesn't think he can make this person happy, so thus the faking me out. That's all I got. I'm not sure. You tell me what you think. And yeah, let's move on. So, what's next? Structural guidelines. Every song has to have some structural guidelines. Even the time is a structural guideline. The verse, the chorus, the intro, the breakdown of the song structure, by and large, is a structural guideline. And even the tempo and things like that really inform what's possible and what's impossible within the scope of your song. So, yeah. Let's look at this one again. Intro, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. So pretty typical. The only thing kind of different here is before it goes to the bridge from verse 2, you go to the chorus again. But then instead of doubling up on the chorus, which is standard, pretty typical, we do the chorus once after the bridge, and then, well, no. Yeah. Okay, it's interesting. The chorus, the first go round, goes through twice. Sometimes all I think about is you, yada da da, and then sometimes all I think about is you once again. The second time it comes back, they break it in half, only say it once. That's a pretty cool little feature there because it helps you not to get bored with the track, for you not to kind of linger on the chorus before you go back into the verse. And then after the verse, 2 times again. Then the bridge, then 2 times after the bridge, and we're out. So I would say this is it's generally a pretty typical song, but it's got some interesting little quirks and tweaks here. So yeah, you be the judge. What do you think about that? Is that kind of same old for you? Is that something new? I don't know. I'm going to call it kind of normal with a creative twist. This show is about songs, but it's really all about and because it's about you, I'm going to be giving something away here soon again. I gave something away before, and it was a big hit. The person who received it really loved it. And they were like, oh man, I love this so much. Oh, please do another giveaway. And I was like,
oh no.
Just kidding. I'm going to do another one. I don't know what it is yet, so it won't be today. But perhaps next time, if you watch the show and you leave a comment on that show, then we will get you moving in the right direction toward being eligible to win the prize. So yeah, what's next? The arrangement. This is where we do a quick flyby and we talk about the song from start to finish, and we just, what I do to avoid copyright issues is I listen to the song and I give kind of the play-by-play of what I hear so that somebody who's new to songwriting can kind of get a feel for all of what's happening, because people, by and large, myself included, tend to really mostly focus on the core elements of the beat and the vocal. They don't really necessarily pay a lot of attention to what else is going on in the song. But everything else going on in the song really is what makes it cool. So, and what makes it ultimately impactful to the listener. So I'm going to listen. I'm going to give you the play-by-play as I go. Here we go. All right, this is Heat Waves. Make sure my volume's there. Wait a minute. Okay. So this is the intro. It's vocal, little guitar, some like kind of sampled, like broken, distorted samples. And the beat comes in, kicks, snares. Some sample. This is the road shimmer wiggling the vision. Then the song drops in on the chorus. So kind of a lot going on here. Vocals. There's like a chord groove that's going on. It's like, it feels like guitar, but it's kind of bell-like. It's mainly like an 808, a vocal and that main sound until the chorus comes in. Then you got this like background vocals. Verse 2. A little bit of spiciness coming in on the music. The main like melodic part and the harmonic part are kind of like, okay, hang on. It's like a little strip back where things go away and things come back right as you drop into the chorus. Chorus again is like 808s, hi-hats, main vocal, background vocals. On the bridge, we strip back. It sounds like the main harmonic melodic line has been sort of maybe like mangled somehow. Now it's like a pad coming in as it comes back into the chorus. First there's a dropout. Big drop. Chorus. The choruses feel mostly the same except for I think the second one. The outro is that same road shimmer, wiggling, etc. that was there in the beginning, but this time it's not filtered. I don't know, it's like a pretty busy arrangement, but at the same time, okay, outro is still going on like some very stripped back stuff. Interesting. Yeah, that one has a lot going on. Okay, so key things I feel like about the arrangement that are noteworthy is that it's all very dynamic. Like, even the things that sound the same have a lot of like motion going on. This is very much very different from the first. I'm sorry, very different from the last song that we did, "Someone to Love," which was very stripped down, very simple. The build-ups and the crescendos and all the tension was created mostly with the vocal performance. This one, the vocal performance is pretty straightforward, I would say, but there's a lot of like what I would call produced elements. Like, you can tell that the producer got really creative with how they handled like the more musical elements, the instruments, if you will. Depending on what you know about production, there's definitely a lot of like filtering going on, which is kind of when people sound and they put that little effect on there where you kind of can't tell what people are saying very well. You can do that with instruments. You can do that with vocals. You can do that with anything. It's a lot of cool use of filters. The really big drop, right, kind of dead center in the middle of the song was, I would say, highly impactful. I don't know. I like this song. This is like one of my first times really listening to the song carefully, but I really like the way that it's put together, just because it gives you something new the whole way through, and that's cool. To me, that's like the biggest thing for making a pop. Not the biggest thing. It's like top 3 probably for making a song that people are gonna like, is to keep things the same but different. The groove is pretty much the same, but it's like kind of guided by a different thing as you change from section to section. It's like made interesting by a different thing as you go from section to section. So I don't know. You be the judge. You let me know what you think about it in the comments. What do you think about this track? Do you like it? Do you think it's simple? Do you think it's complex? Do you not have any thought about it at all? You just like it? I don't know. I think that it's obvious to say it's track is done well, since it's number 27 on the U.S. top 50. But as far as the production goes, I feel like the hands that were there in the production. Who is it again? Dave Bailey, singer, songwriter, producer from the UK. Oh, also the lead singer. Very cool. And a solo artist. Performs under the alias Dave Glass Animals. Cool. Yeah, great job, Dave. 2 thumbs up. Let's see. Let's keep it moving. Before we get lost. This show is 30 minutes, so I gotta be mindful of the time. Okay, the melody. That's the key to getting in people's heads right there, the melody. Late night, I'm thinking about you. I would say like the key element here is that the little taper off. Late nights, I'm thinking about you. Late night in the middle of June. Anybody's been hurting me out. That little arc right there is like that repetitive element that really sticks into your brain, What else on the melody? So like the parts of verses, let me listen to these verses real quick, because I'm running out of time. Verse. So this is like this is a pretty cool So, as far as the melody goes, I would say one of the main things that really makes this song click, really makes it cool, is like the melody in the verses is kind of slowed down, a little bit more spaced out. It's like just giving a little bit more room, and it's a little bit lower frequency, so that when he comes up to the late night, think about it, you really feel that energy like go up, and it kind of carries you to the next part of the song, you know? Very cool stuff. Creative cameos. I would say definitely the creative cameo for me, which is to say the thing that shows up kind of uniquely in the song, is the intro and the outro. It shows up twice, so it's not really just like a one-off, but this part in the beginning and the end. Road shimmer wiggling, the vision, heat waves, I'm swimming in a mirror. That's done in this like kind of cool, almost, it's like distorted, robotic kind of a way. Very cool. Adds a lot of like interest to the beginning and the end as it's going out. Then, what do we have? Unanswered questions. My biggest unanswered question for this song is, what is this man really talking about? It feels like it's about a relationship that's kind of in the past, but I'm not really 100% sure what's going on there. I can't tell if the man was really digging the relationship and it just went bad on its own, or did it really fall apart? To me, a lot of what's really behind, like the driving force behind these lyrics, is very unclear. You be the judge. That's my biggest unanswered question for sure, is what is he talking about? Heat waves in the middle of June. I'm not really sure. All I know is sometimes he thinks about this person and it doesn't feel like he can make that person happy now. So there you have it. That's my unanswered questions. I really like this track. I think I might put it in my like daily rotation or whatever, and keep an eye out for Dave Bailey. Cool guy. Nice song. My name is Carlos Young. I am also a singer-songwriter, and I'm trying to publish a song this month. Maybe 2 songs this month. We'll see. My music is currently available online, Carlos Young. My website is It's Carlos Young, it's carlosyoung.com. And I'm on Instagram largely for sharing. Lately I've been kind of sleepy on the sharing. It's wintertime, and I've just been kind of feeling blah lately. You don't really have it all the time as a songwriter. Sometimes you feel inspired, sometimes you don't. So I've been kind of feeling sort of more like resting lately, and not so much like I need to be putting out music. But I hope this rundown was of some use to you. I felt like this one was a little bit all over the place. The track is super dynamic, and it was almost difficult to say. It was difficult to keep up with the arrangement for sure while it was going, and keep up and spot everything that I was hearing. Listen to it for yourself, man. Put it in your rotation and give it a feel. See if you like it. If you want to make any recommendations for the show, you want to call out a track of your own, you want me to look at, let's try to keep it clean, which I know is hard on the charts because it's like 90% explicit, but that's the goal. I'd like for this content to be something that is kind of kid friendly, because kids write songs too. With that, I am saying sayonara, over and out, and I wish you all the best weekend, and that's all. Peace.